All right, hey guys, it's Master Stampede again from Toostupidgamerz. We're here at PAX East 2025, and I'm with Kuba from Anshar Publisher. They're showing off 3 games. Right now behind us is Bytebond. So why don't you tell us a little bit about this first one? Give the folks at home an elevator pitch.
Yeah, sure. Hi, everyone. So my name is Jacob. I'm here with Bytebond. Bytebond is a co-op puzzle platformer. So I like to pitch it as a split fiction meets Portal 2. Split fiction in terms of that co-op factor, which is the main assumption of the game. Portal 2 because we are small droids which are traversing throughout PC components. So I would say it's a great mix.
And so how long has this game been in development for? Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, it's more than 2 years, but the funny thing is the fact that the game was made by 4 or 5 students, a small group from Poland, and it was a part of a game jam. It became a thing during the development. We found the game on one of the events. We decided to work together, so I would say right now more than 2 years. And in the core development, it's full-time development, let me say. It's 2 years, I would say. Yeah.
And so in terms of like the progression of it, in terms of how the game has a very simplistic UI, like you just want the player to get in and do the puzzle solving and proceed. Like, can you give me an understanding of like what was the main idea for this game going in?
I mean, like I said at the beginning, the main assumption is that co-op factor, and it was the biggest thing since the beginning, because, for example, the design of selected levels are tailored to emphasize the fact that one person needs to, for example, stand into some kind of leverage to allow the second person access throughout the doors. So I would say that that design assumption is the most essential when we talk about the game. And aside from that, it's supposed to be just a cozy co-op game with the not giving you as much frustration like other co-op games. So there are some, let's say, time-related things, but I would say it's not giving you anxiety, it's not giving you enough stress. Of course, it depends. It depends on your friends, basically, because if you have friends which loves to argue, I would say Bytebond might be the game. Like, no, go there and and have some beefs throughout the game. But I would say we are morely aligned to that cozy co-op gaming.
Yeah, and I love that because you mentioned Overcooked already, and to me, I can't play Overcooked because it gets to be so stressful. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So with the Bytebond, you have more like training to your brain, because it's more like, okay, let me think twice. There is no permadeath in the game. There is no death in the game. You are just respawning, going to your position, and trying to think once again. If you have some kind of problems, you can restart the game. It's all about think twice, think your teammate, and find a solution.
And now your publisher is actually here also with 2 other games that are focused right over there at the Games Made in Poland booth, a booth that we really enjoy checking out every time it's at PAX. Why don't you tell us about the other 2 games as well while we just run some footage for the viewers at home?
Yeah, definitely. So, as you said, we are here with 3 games as a publishing entity. I will start with Sigilfarer. Sigilfarer is the dice-rolling roguelike adventure. So the game is all about turn-based dice-rolling combat, but it's mixed with also hexagonal map. Whenever we have some kind of activities, challenges, enemies, resources, we have also a caravan. This is our movable base. It needs to be charged with some kind of fuel called sigils. And thanks to that, we can traverse throughout the procedurally generated world. The main assumption of the game is the fact that our wearables, weapons, items may impact on how the dice are looking. So I really recommend, this is the voxel art, so if you loved For the King, I would say Sigilfarer might be the good fit for you. Another one, Coridden. Coridden is also a co-op game, up to 4 players, local and online. Coridden is the ARPG game with hack and slash mechanics. So basically, the game is all about being able to shapeshift into the beast form. So we can do it whenever we want to do it. There is no limitation. So thanks to that, the gameplay is fluid. And adding to that your teammates, you have some cool mix looking after which masteries your beast has, what kind of skills you are allocating to your character. You can even write on your friend's back in this game. So the game is also strongly relies on co-op factor. The game is already available on Steam since January. It has some good positive ratings, so I really encourage you to try it and check it out on Steam.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I'm thrilled that you got to bring 3 games here, and part of that is also because of the Games Made in Poland booth. So how has participating in that organization that again brings Polish development games to events like PAX East, how has that assisted Anshar in getting their games, getting you guys some good feedback at the shows, getting your guys' games out there?
Thanks to Indie Games Poland Foundation, we are allowed to be, for example, here at PAX East, and it's giving us the opportunity not only to showcase the game on the the most designated market, because US is the biggest market, and aside from that, here we also can see how the players are playing. So for us, it's also a good thing to see how how the games works, how the people are reacting. So for us, it's also a, let's say, playtest phase. So combining those 2 factors, I think that events are very fruitful for us. We are traveling with Indie Games Poland since 2017. So every year we are allowed to be at PAX East, PAX West, and personally I love those kind of events because it's a great atmosphere, great people, and a lot of feedback.
Fantastic. So before we sign off, can you just let us know, let's say like a website per game or a social media per game, and just into the camera, let everyone know where the people at home can find each one of these games, and also your publishing studio as well.
Yeah, okay, so I would say the best thing is just to type Anshar Publishing on Steam or Bytebond, Sigilfarer, Coridden. And all of those 3 games already have available demo, which we are showcasing out here. So I would say the best thing is just to hit directly Steam, find our publishing page, and see all the portfolio that we have.
Thank you so much once again. It was a pleasure. Of course, it was a pleasure to talk to you and find out more about your games and your publisher. And it was a pleasure to do this video for you guys. Thank you so much for checking us out. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll definitely have some more PAX East content. We'll definitely have some more cool indie games in the future as well. So again, thank you. We're signing out. See you next time.